Hello, Aquarius North Node. This is your reading for September 2021, starting from the new moon on September 6th, leading into the new moon of October. I'm going to check out your universal energies first, seeing what major energies are at play in your life for this 4-week period. I think that's it. Okay, so in your universal energies, we have inner light, third eye, connections, and the royal order. Aquarius North Node. So what I'm getting for you, Aquarius North Node, is that there's a divine spark inside of you that has been dormant for some time. Maybe it's stemming from your childhood, or the last time that you really experienced it was in your childhood. So that's being reactivated at this time. And your intuition is also increasing, your third eye, to better access this spark, and connect you to your more deeply, more tangibly to your higher self. So you're bringing your higher self more into your human form and your everyday life. That's mostly going to happen through connection. So you're meant to get into a community, or you'll find that growth in community, and probably the royal order is kind of firstly, you'll be meeting up with people in your soul tribe. So your upcoming relationships are predestined. You're meant to accompany each other through a certain chapter of life, if not longer. For some of you, this will be a very hierarchical structure. And you've worked together in other lifetimes, but with people in different roles. So you'll find yourself working with souls you've worked with in the past, but they obviously will be in a different form. They'll have a different personality, and their soul's mission will be different than the last lifetime you all met up in. And so the dynamics of the relationships may be, you'll find yourself searching for how to balance each other out. Let's put it that way. Find everyone is going to be getting to a deeper understanding of themselves through this collaboration, or through these connections that you're forming. Or some of you, there are people you've had around you, but you're seeing them in a different light now. Like you're able to recognize them better because your third eye is opening, and because the part of you that they will recognize and the part of them that you will recognize is now being lit up. So they say that when your light is shining, that's when your soul tribe will find you. So basically, How do you break down your light is shining? You're being the most authentic of yourself that you can, and whatever you're accepting of your strengths and weaknesses, or things you need to work on. You know what you're good at. You know, you're not afraid to be the quirky one if you're the quirky one, or so you're so comfortable with yourself that you always show people the fullness of yourself, and that is when you're quote unquote, for me, or these are the words they're giving me to define it. This is how you can kind of break down your light is shining. You're a beacon. Because when we try to modulate or influence people's perception of us, then we're not really truly shining the true essence of ourselves. So this is why that energy is so important for you this month, Aquarius, North Node. I'm going to check out the 5D energies, and they're just flying out. I'll take those. No, okay. Just having a conversation because a bunch flew out, and I wasn't sure if it was a slip or if it was meant to be. It was meant to be. So we're going this way. Again, expression. Okay. We have a second chakra, realization, presence, allowance, expression, and miracle. So in the miracle card, they're showing me that the purple and the orange combine to make this miracle card. So the third eye and the sacral chakra working together to anchor your higher self and your divine spark into your physical reality. That's going to be showing up in your life somehow. So you may feel some second chakra themes like passion, creativity, pleasure, joy becoming more apparent in your subconscious, let's say, like rising out of your subconscious. We have the realization of once again your higher self. So this spark that's being reignited. And so themes in your subconscious, in your higher self, intuitive impulses are leaning towards pleasurable experiences, and I see co-creating dreams, like elaborate plans, and very taking something that people say is unrealistic and making it tangible. Allowance speaks to the universe and you working together. Once again, co-creation, and then expression. There will be some communication themes that will arise. in how you speak to people, because when you're in Aquarius North Node, your South Node is in Leo, which means that you have a very fiery leader, star of the show kind of presence, even if you're not attempting to give off that vibration. So you may find themes of being more diplomatic and allowing other people to speak, and also valuing other people for what they bring to the table, right? You may be the more boisterous one or outgoing one, but everybody has their role in the bigger miracles, dreams, aspirations that you're co-creating. So the themes around fun, accepting people for what they offer, and not on just a, down the checklist of practical things, but if someone's presence makes work more lighthearted, or time goes by faster because of their disposition. Someone may always be second guessing things, let's say, but their second guessing also prevents you from having bigger mistakes later on that will be harder to repair, or to recover from. So there's a good theme around community and how you fit in that community and how you enjoy being a part of that community. So some of that is to be worked on, and some of it is just being gifted into your life right now. I'm going to the 3D energies to see how this may, on a more tangible level, manifest in your life. Okay, so we have death, the Fool, Justice, and this is a special card in this deck, Moonchild. So I only shuffled the major arcanas of this deck, if you're wondering why all four are majors. So right now, many of you are feeling like you're going through a very intense transformation, and you may feel like you've kind of lost your footing because you don't know how to navigate through the world with that new expansive energy, or this, or also the release of the weight that you've been carrying. Some of you, it's guilt. Very specific subsection of you, it's guilt. They don't say what from what, but maybe that'll come up later. So the Justice card means that this is the karmic moment for you. So, and you're also navigating like balance between your bright light and how to work with that in a group. I think groups before have not really valued you for your uniqueness and your passion. Sometimes, some of you, your passion is can almost be manic at times, or to the point where, no one else can get a word in edgewise. And this is, so Moonchild for me is flowing, like allowing the ebb and the flow of situations and feeling more intuition than rational mind. So in your communication, this opening, it's going to affect how you communicate with people, because you may be opening up to cues, nonverbal cues, and just vibration of how you affect people, or some of you are becoming more empathic. And you're gaining a better understanding for people, especially some people who you didn't necessarily have a lot of compassion for, or you couldn't relate to. So that is opening up in a lot of you as well in this time. So you may find yourself more sensitive to other people's feelings, emotions, reactions. And they're saying that the key is, not to, you can be aware of them without letting them overly affect you or blaming yourself for that person feeling that way or reacting that way. It's just a consciousness of people being entitled to have whatever feelings come up for them, because they're all being triggered by different things, that you may or may not be aware of, that may or may not have anything to do with you. So you'll find your tolerance and empathy for strangers to increase in that time. Okay. Not there. Both of these there. Okay. Your counterpart, which is the Leo North Node, the reading I did before yours, they also got this card, I believe. Yes. So, so in the King of Wands, I'm seeing that, yes, you are very, you're a torchbearer, a leader, but you can also do that in a group setting. You could, because lions, they hunt in packs, right? I think I forgot to mention. So these tarot that I'm pulling now are the energies, the advice that Spirit is giving to help work out 3D energy and elevate it to to the 5D. Yeah, so your passion leads the way, and you can still be a passionate part of a team, let's say. Because they keep showing me the lion up here. And then Page of Cups and the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords to me is what I was saying earlier, like releasing some type of guilt. And yeah, this release putting you in a whole new emotional state. Yes, releasing, if you were somehow put down for your personality or blamed for, you know, whatever your natural exuberance is, and you don't trust working it with other people, this is what they want you to work on letting go of, and being like not in these past situations that where you were disappointed or hurt, but or bullied even. It's they want you to work on freeing yourself from that, because the people that are going to be coming into your life with this royal order here is your soul tribe, and you're meant to work with them and support each other in the coming years. So we have the Nine of Cups as well. That same energy of release, if I put these all kind of together. And it's the same walking through the world with a more open heart, so that that your vibration is higher, so that you attract your people, right? And they want you to believe that there are miracles and there's good people that you can meet out there. Once again, this is like has the purple hues in it. So they want you to be as completely who you are as you can, as you're ready to show the world, and even push beyond that comfort zone a little bit. Release all of this disappointment from broken relationships, broken friendships. I'll give you some tools that they recommend in the extended reading. You have practical, everyday alchemy and practical magic. So what kind of tools you could use to open up your heart may be one of the messages that they send in that extended reading. The link is below. But they definitely want you to emit this golden light. They're also from your heart, and they're also pointing me to this treasure chest, where this treasure chest is like the gift that you have to give the world. They want you to have the courage to show it and have the courage to express yourself and do whatever makes you feel this way. Because then you'll have the right people in your circle. Like they'll just be drawn to you, and they will have no desire to hurt you or disappoint you. Not with intention, for sure. I'm going to check on the past life energies, or soul memories, Akashic records, whatever they feel like showing me that could be, that are affecting you in this time frame, Aquarius North Node. Okay, so we have the Three of Birds, which is like the Three of Swords. Major disappointment and heartbreak. The Eight of Birds. The Mystic in reverse. I'll show it upright as well. The Mystic in reverse. Then we have the Three of Embers, which is the Three of Wands. And the Shore. Okay. So what I'm getting here is you have 2 threes, 16. Oh, the Shore is like the Tower, and the Mystic is the Queen of Wands. I mean, not exactly, because each of these in this deck, they have their own individual energy, but it's the mirror card is the Queen of Wands. It's in reverse. Oh, okay, well, really what I'm getting is like the energy of a heretic. I think people have a couple ways of saying it. Someone who I get an energy of losing a lot because of sharing beliefs or ideas, or just, you know, a writer who's persecuted for a book, a town cry. I don't want to say town crier, because town criers are told what to say, but this is like an individual thought that got you into a lot of trouble in the past life. And getting imprisonment and like losing your family. Now, why would that have... Oh, yeah. Okay, so especially if you were a scientist, this resonates with somebody. Past life as a scientist, where you discovered something that the world was not ready to accept as truth. And, you know, we probably don't even know about half of them. Those who did work and didn't necessarily end up publishing a discovery or get to the full resolution of their hypothesis, because they were killed or imprisoned. This could also be, I'm not really getting so much religious, I'm getting like scientific, I'm getting philosophy, which could have some social discussion of values and social morals. But whatever happened quickly, and you were separated from the ones you love and the ones who you worked with. Like, you may have had, okay, and in some cases you were like one of the leaders of this movement that you were a part of, or this, intellectual part of society that was eventually persecuted. I'm getting a lot of intersecting stories, so I'm trying to give you an overarching theme between all of them. So the overarching theme is expressing, being the leader of something that expressed ideas or concepts that were not readily accepted in your society as of yet, and due to that you were persecuted and separated from people of like mind and your family. So in that case, in this life, you're to find each other again and accomplish something. And so that kind of spark of wisdom was latent in you for some time, and now is the time that you're going to come out and be recognizable by your old tribe, your old colleagues, brothers in arms. They've also given me a name, that expression, brothers in arms. So maybe for some of you, this was also the result of a war or the basis of a war. Is this upright or upside? It's upside down. And they want another one from this deck too. So we have metamorphosis in reverse. So it looks like upright. You have it in reverse. We have come together in the upright. And I'm going to take one from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. That's way too many, so you have to tell me which one. Oh, they just want me to shuffle again. No, they don't want this one. Okay. Any more? Okay, I'll show these to you because they fell out, but maybe they will spark something in your subconscious, but I won't be reading these ones. Body and soul. The dragonfly. Exposed and revealed. This eye makes me think of, the third eye and you seeing things differently. gaining a new perspective. All right, let's see where we are at. Metamorphosis in reverse, that's number 25. If any messages come up while I'm reading, I will definitely let you know. So I'll hold it upright, but I'm reading the reversed description. You are in the process of deep and beautiful change. There are times of chaos and darkness that occur, much like the growing pains experienced by the caterpillar who is in the process of becoming the butterfly. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first signs of difficulty arise, when something is taken away or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be. You are not a victim. Rather, you're experiencing the temporary discomfort we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. So I'm getting in that card another nod to this releasing and just finding like joy in your everyday, because they're basically telling you that you're not going through this alone. You have a whole tribe that you're going to line up with and meet that are going through the same thing, and there's other people who aren't even on your radar like that, who are experiencing the same thing. A lot of us are in the same boat, so they want you to know that and not get down into a negative thought pattern or a victim mentality, even though you were victimized in the past. They're pointing to the one in the past life. Okay. Number 8, come together. Love needs to be shared. Love needs to be expressed. Drawing the come together card is a sign that you're on the path to discover the nature of this emotion in all its forms of expression. Romantic, familial, unconditional, spiritual. In each instance, there is another being involved. Love involves a give and take between you and a significant other, a relative, a friend, an animal, and or spirit. This card assures you that love has come calling and seeks a partner in its dance. Know that you are cherished. Like a magnet, you're attracting love into your life. This is a time for harmonious, caring partnerships. Yeah, I don't think I have to say anything more about that. If you watched the beginning to the end, then you heard me say relationships right in the beginning, that this is all about your connecting with your soul tribe, redefining your relationships and your place, your role in relationships. And we have number 28 from the Oracle of the Seven Energies. Number 28. Broken open. The gift of grief being shattered as a result of loss, the potential in inherent failure. Inherent in failure. There are situations in life where you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened. The details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have an even greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it, without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you do fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase leading to relief. Yet even if you are prolonging the inevitable, you will get there eventually. The gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. This wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience is moving through and to the other side and is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. I think that speaks for itself. So I will leave it there Aquarius North Node. If you want to check out the extended for your Everyday Alchemy and Practical Magic, you can check that out at the link below in the description box. I wish you all the best for the next month, and I will see you in October. Bye for now.